my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. We mighty more Power Ranger. Mine also dangerous. Y'all talk outrageous. Don't get caught in the matrix. Got that touch of my savior. Give me that touch of my hater. Lyrics can't hear it no more. Stand up to the man, can't fear him no more. Sonogram don't feel it no more. You were driving a minute but can't steer it no more. Riding away but now you're chilling on shore. What's the use of being rich when your inside's poor? It's a glitch, but you don't want to see more. You want to see more, but you only see sore. Life done slowed you down. Your body is acting up. Your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you pack it up. You check about thoughts and memories that's adding up. Like overseas. You feel alive like you can't have enough. You probably feel paralyzed if you ain't had a buck. You still feel paralyzed, the bucks and track. Friends is having kids, ain't adding up. What's the use of having a world with no love? What's the use of having a light with no plug? What's the use of ingredients with no sauce? What's the use of the physical with no source? We flared up, flared up, flared up, flared up. We flared up, flared up.
Just a few blocks down the street from the state capitol in Indiana, it's Lucas Oil Stadium, downtown Indianapolis, the home of the Colts. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Los Angeles Rams and the Indianapolis Colts. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Panther 11.
Ready. On play action, Richardson. He's going to test this secondary right away. That is brought in. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. A big play right out of the gate on the first play. 41 yards.
Got it. Ready? Check. No. Come on. Come on. Set.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
Every rookie that finds themselves in the lineup, Mike, they're trying to make plays that keep them in the lineup. Continue to show your coaches they can trust you as a young player in this league, and he continues to make plays like this. He's going to find himself in the lineup more and more often as the year unfolds.
On second down, Richardson fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And he's in. What a try. Touchdown, Indianapolis. That is 16th touchdown of the year. Ryland's kick here is good. And the Colts will take a 7-0 lead. Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line. A tight end in motion now. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. 16 yards on the game, and a quick first down.
Well, we knew coming into this one, Mike, that we were going to see a lot of this guy, and we knew we'd see a lot of him early. And if that first play is any indication of the rest of this game, this defense is going to have their hands full containing him.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's second down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. They'll stick with him again. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains, they're nothing fancy, but they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game, where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
On 3rd down, here is Hunter. A 19-yard pickup there. First down, L.A.
Typically in a 3rd down situation like this, Mike, you're thinking pass. But give credit to this offensive play caller. He flips his tendencies upside down, keeps the ball on the ground. Not only does he get a fresh set of downs, they pick up good yardage.
First down, another run by Hunter. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 27-yard line.
Operating for the shotgun, it's May. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
It is 3rd and long. They'll go play action with May. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Hey, check.
They'll begin here on the ground. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. It was Andre Cisco there to bring him down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
And movement up front. And that's our first time tonight to check in with our referee.
Dixie Maverick. Get it? 19 light. Cougar 19. Ready?
Throwing on 2nd down, Richardson. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. A gain there
This defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life. His speed, his ability to create. We saw him get him here early on the big scramble. He's able to pick up the first down and keep the drive alive.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Here's a first carry for their running back. There he goes, inside the 30. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indy. Now Ryland for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Colts will move out to a 14-7 lead. Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback. Now it's the Arizona product that is DeCorey Krusty-Merritt. And he'll take this up past the 40, pickup of 5.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
From the 41, here's second down and 4. They'll go with Hill. That's Krusty-Merritt. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. And he's going to have a Rams first down by a couple of yards. They get 4 on that 3rd and 2.
4-yard pickup on the play. First down, Los Angeles.
They'll stay on the ground. And he'll manage to get this ahead for pickups of 5.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second and 4. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Colts out to the early lead. We'll come back to Indianapolis in a moment. First and 10 now from the 36. Davis going in motion. On the handoff, here is Hunter. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
He's brought down at the 31. A gain of 5 brings up second and
5. From the 31, here is second down and 5. Handoff here, up the middle. And he'll be near the first down marker. Let's call it a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
going to be pretty close. Looked at first glance that he had it in. He does. First down.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Nick Cross will bring him down.
3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd down and 7. Here's a handoff out of the gun, and not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
Open man, left side, he's got it. And he's in! Touchdown, Rams.
The kicker on.
And that was just a great drive. Really from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix and run, mix and pass. Results in the touchdown pass. Really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. You can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Let's go.
Drive will start on the ground. And he's going to be taken down on the other side, the 50-yard line. But even 20 yards, impressive start to this drive.
Hey, let's go. 60 Vikings. Ready.
Off the play fake, it's Richardson. A toss, left side, caught by his running back.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 4.
Nike, crack all 80.
Now give on the ground. And nice work here. He's got the 1st down to about the 30-yard line.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up 1st down.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Viking, they shoot.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
Colts, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Right back to him on 1st down. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
In order for you to be able to operate out of this 4-3 style defense, Mike, the key is your defensive tackles, their ability to penetrate, their ability to be game wreckers. That's exactly what we saw here, his ability to get back there, make the stop at the line of scrimmage, keep it to no gain.
A 2nd down throw for Richardson. They'll look to set up the screen here. To the pylon, he's in. Touchdown, Colts.
We used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
He'll take it in at the goal line. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll send a tight end in motion. And this tackle there, he pushes forward. It'll give him 4 yards. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll come back to Indianapolis after this. 2nd and 5. On the ground, here's Hunter.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. From out of the gun, here's May. Open man is Davis. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Second down, they need 7. Here's May. That'll be taken in by Krosky Merritt. And he's going to have the first down as they move into field goal range here at the 25-yard line.
A gain of 15 yards. That's another Rams first down. A gain of 15. And the Rams first
The throw now. May. Exiting the pocket right. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, and now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Working out of the gun. It's May. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
3rd and long. May going to look to throw. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. The Rams going to turn things over to the field goal unit. This one from 52 yards away. That one is good. And the Rams will cut the lead down to 4.
Rams 17.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Now, May. A throw complete to Scott. Still going. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 80 yards. Touchdown, Los Angeles. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
The kick is good. Makes the score Rams 24, Colts 21.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll run. He'll try the left side now. Wow, how he got away from that first defender, I have no idea. This will wind up with positive yardage on the play.
4 yards on the pickup.
It's 2nd down, and they'll run it. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
Taking down number 41. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Ready up. Trap 50. Trap 50. Street. Viking 8, 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Mustang 19. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Panther 11. Panther 11. Let's go.
Out of shotgun, Richardson. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. He is knocked down Parker. Oh, stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
At the 48-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
But somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it.
Cougar Knights, come on. 70, 60 Bison, 60 Bison, 79 Broncos. Buffalo 8 Warriors, 70. Check out.
Here's Richardson. That is caught left side by Taylor. And this yields nothing. He's out of bounds right at the the line of scrimmage.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll talk things over before third down.
Ready, ready. 19 tight, 19 tight. Here we go, here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Top knife, 19 Lion.
From the gun, Richardson. Flush to his right. Going up top. And this ball incomplete on third down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
At their own 5-yard line.
We'll start this drive with a run by Hunter. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Timeout Rams, that's number 2, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. Throwing now is May. Now he'll air one out. That is a big connection to flip the field as they get across midfield on that one. A big play after being backed up. 45 yards. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. To the 35. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25. A pickup there of 25 yards. Good for a Rams first down.
It's a gain of 20.
Well, that's a heck of a 1-2 punch right there, and that's something that every offense stresses. The ability to be equally effective run and pass on any given snap. They follow up the successful pass play with a big explosive run.
This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
2nd and 10. Throwing is May. This pitch is caught by Scott. He's taken down just shy of the 10. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And In this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game. Get him the ball, pick up the first down.
He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. He drops for the loss of a yard.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. To throw is May. That one's knocked away. In the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up 3rd down now.
A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position and was able to make a play on the ball.
Throwing on 3rd down is May. And that's not going to do it. They'll get about 3, but it's 4th and long coming up.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short game.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Rams will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through and they get 3.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Okay, break.
No turn and hand this one off. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
And the Colts
77.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Bronco switch. Bronco. Hey, smash. Ready.
They'll stick with him again. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. 13 more on that carry. He is churning out the yard. And another 1st down.
Well, after the nice run to start the drive, why not go back to the well and try it again? And that's exactly what they do. Have to imagine at some point now, the defense tries to change their look.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. From the 33, here's 2nd and a couple.
Let's go now. Panther 60. Panther 60.
4th quarter begins on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Go.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. And he is going to have a Colts 1st down. As this defense is unable to hold. Gain of 7 on that 3rd and 2.
Roll, roll, roll. Ready, ready.
Now a handoff, running right. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 yards out of that one. From the 20, here's 2nd down and 6. Here's a run going left. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. And here comes 3rd down.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Here's 2nd and 6.
19. Ready.
Now a give up the middle. And he will score! Touchdown, Indianapolis. 2 more touchdowns for him here. Now 19 for the year. The kick is good. Important one as they take the lead here in the 4th quarter. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. And no return here. This is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he let him a bit too much. The pass is incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. Sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Throwing on 2nd down. May. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Operating for the shotgun, it's May. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he will score. Touchdown, L.A. That's his 2nd touchdown tonight. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Rams will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Throw again is May. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision darted loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
Smash! Ready? Check, smash! Bronco 80!
They'll begin here on the ground. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
2nd and 11.
Cup 19! Cup 19! Let's go! 19 tight. Dragon 60!
Here's Richardson. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a third down.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
Big play coming up. This is third down.
Come on. 70, 18 Rattlers, 18 Rattlers. Panther, 19 Lions.
Throwing is Richardson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 23 yards on that pass play. That's good for a Colts first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
They'll go play action. It's Richardson. Now he'll run. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Let's go now. Ready.
Up the middle they go. And this tackle there, he pushes forward. It'll give him 4 yards.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Ready, break.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. It is second down and 5. They'll drop to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for first down. First and goal.
And now, after that catch, they've got a chance here late, Mike. They've got enough time to try to move this thing down. I think they can win the game on this possession.
Here is first and goal. He'll run, and he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Indy. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
And he will get into the end zone. The conversion is good, and the lead is up to 3 here in the fourth quarter.
33.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. He's going to let that to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35. Here's first down. They'll keep it on the ground.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hands to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. Ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts. Clock shows 50 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. What about this crowd getting even louder before 3rd and 10? He'll look to throw. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. Final minute, 1 timeout remaining. And it's 1st and 10.
37-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's May. That's taken in, and it's short was Hunter. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
Out of bounds at the 29-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They come up for 2nd and 2. May to the air once more. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments in the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
On 3rd and 2, it's May. That'll be caught. It's Hunter. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Here's May again. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. A try here for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Rams have taken a 4-point advantage.
36.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat! 19 Lions! Viking 18! Let go!
Richardson to throw it here on 1st down. Oh, the ball's out! And that was very nearly a disaster at this juncture of the game. But fortunately, a teammate able to cradle it, and they keep possession.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory.